from the YouTube Dog Show. This is Weeknight with Ellie Muller, and now a man who has given Will Smith an idea for his next movie. Flip up and turn the script on his head. Ellie Muller. Ha! Welcome to Weeknight Update. I am Ellie Muller with Summer Grasshoppers. Light up! Yes! Tonight's shoutout winners are as follows. A-Search is man edits. Alex Favorite is animations. He's responsible for the segment intros on this program. The Anthony Pente Show with music video reactions and whatnot. He's helping me out with this program now. Web Designer 18, another person who's helping me out with this show. He made the logo and he's going to do some other things for the show in the very near future. And the Golden Fighter with his fan edits. Yes. I gotta say this. Those people are pretty good. Yes. Tonight's topic is all about Will Smith. And before you ask, yes, he did play the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Come on. Think. Listen to this, right? He recently began the production of his new film entitled King George. That's right, I said it. King George. He made himself look like an old man. Well, he's not even 60 yet. Alright? Don't do that again, man. Like your hair turned to, like your hair changed colors naturally. You know, like the trees outside, every fall. Or things like that. Come on! He recently did a Bad Boys remake. Adam, Will Smith did a Bad Boys remake. Yeah, Will Smith. He did it with Martin Lawrence. Yeah, it's true. That movie made a lot of money at the box office. $400 million. Yeah, I wonder if he's getting anything for it. Is he?
Will Smith made a what?
A Bad Boys remake with Martin Lawrence.
Why did Will Smith make a Bad Boy remake with who?
Martin Lawrence. First one was in mid-90s. The second one came in several years later. We had to wait like 20 years for the remake.
Yes.
The third one. Of course, people had to wait 3 minutes for the top 8 list, which is what they're going to get right now. What's the category?
Oh, baby, attraction. Will Smith movies. Number 8. Will Smith in Ass Iced in what? No, fuck you. 7. Will Smith in Clippings.
Number 6.
Will
Joking
Smith.
Around, starring
Will
Smith.
No,
Thank you.
Stay with me. Will Smith. Number 5.55. Will Smith in Flop It and Stop It and Clop It. Number 4. Will Smith in Who Is That Fish? Yes,
Number 3. Winging It, starring, guess what? Will Smith.
It does.
That's how we do it.
Number 2. Will Smith starring Fling It. Number 1. Will Smith finally in Slipping Away.
That's how we do it. We'll be back after this. That's how we do it.
Krusty Krab pizza for you and me.
Just eat it. Sorry.
Hello out there from the TV land. Don't adjust your set. Nick at Night. Classic guys who can get all night, every night.
This is the price tag on Empire's least expensive carpeting. Can you beat this price in Chicago? Well, maybe you can. But you may not get separate polyfoam padding. In fact, you may not get padding at all. You probably won't get 72-hour delivery, and you certainly won't get a free telephone or shampoo with your order. So I guess that makes $6.95 the best value in town after all, doesn't it? Well, don't just sit there. Call.
588-2300 Empire.
I'm not coming down till you do.
The program. By the way, the guy who gives you that Behind the Actors show, Mr. James Lipton, recently passed away. Mr. Lipton, thank you for giving us the in-depth interviews with some of Hollywood's biggest stars, or, let's be honest, some of the former stars of Hollywood. Now, we present to you, Let's Talk About / Talking Time. Yes.
Let's talk about it.
Alright. As usual, we do this every show. Every night around this time.
Stepping sound, stepping sound,
do
stepping
this.
sound, stepping sound, stepping sound. Turning left sound. Hello sound, hello sound. Let me ask you a question. Back in 1654, back in the Great War in 1933, who was built? A statue. And of when was the statue of the man of which the statue was built on born on? 1808 BBC. Now BBC has 3 letters, and when you have letters you can make syllables, and when you have syllables you can make words. Am I not right?
Yes.
And words form sentences.
I.
When this man was born in 808 BBC. At 8:08 and 8:04 o'clock in the afternoon, morning, noon, night, and morning. What time was it?
Talking time?
Say it again.
Talking time.
What time was it?
Talking time.
Doctor, English, Latin, even French. Doctor, the only game was the ideas. Welcome back. Doctor,
Okay.
hey, boy, come in. And wait. I fucked it.
Okay. Now, check this out.
You
Alright.
looking older than my left teeth.
Yeah. Now, I know, man. Will Smith usually looks younger.
You're right.
And he's only 51 years old.
You're right.
You know, and he debuted that look just for his King Richard film. And I'm not gonna lie, folks. He looks like he has just turned 80 years old. Real talk.
Yes, but actually no.
What do you mean?
He looks like a 60, 70 year old, but he don't have wrinkles, so he looks like a really young looking 60-year-old.
Okay, now, for those of you who don't remember, King Richard is an upcoming biopic centered on the life of Richard Williams, father of tennis champions Venus and Serena Williams. The movie will follow the start of their tennis careers after being coached by their dads throughout their childhood.
What?
That's right, that's the entire movie. Now,
Alright.
listen to this, right? That's Will Smith now, right? That's Richard Williams.
Yes. 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 You know, they look like old men about to grab, they're gonna be like, yep, Bobby, Vietnam, one more again, you feel me, little short sport, little skirt.
Yeah. Now, the biopic is going to be released on November 25th. However, Will Smith was getting into character, when he was recently spotted, on set while wearing, listen to this, a black baseball cap, gray sweatshirt, black leggings, white pants, and a black and white checkered jacket.
Yeah, and?
While sporting a gray beard.
Yeah, and?
I don't know if this is Will Smith getting into character or if this is going to be his new look from now on. Because if it is, then because if that's the case, then this is how he's going to rap in the Will Smith, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air remake. In West Philadelphia, boys.
Almost got all I want to say is he looks like the guy, which I already said, but shut up. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah. What were you asking again about his character? Is he trying to get into character? Is he trying to look like a dying horse? Yes. The answer is no, and no, and yes, and no, and yes.
Now listen to this, right? Bad Boys for Life, the third movie in the Bad Boys franchise, which people have waited 20 years to see. Listen to this, was released a couple months ago. And it's still crushing at the box office. This weekend, it hit another box office milestone. $400 million worldwide at the box office. Now, it had already received more than $193 million at the domestic North American box office. And more than $200 million on the international box office.
I bet you can't even count that high.
Yeah, but like I said, this whole thing, people have waited 17 years, according to this article, even though, the last time they produced Bad Boys, anything related to the Bad Boys, it was like 19 or 20 years ago.
Like,
you know how movies
work. I'm going to
work.
call fuck news if you keep saying these dates in money percentages. Percentages.
Brother, come on now. You gotta think.
Is there a situation?
Now listen to this, right? Fans actually love the movie. You know what they got on Rotten Tomatoes? They got a 96% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. And when you get a score that's higher than 90% on Rotten Tomatoes, you know that whatever you got was pretty good.
You know that is most likely bueno.
Yeah.
7.1 out of 10 rating, about the same number of
IMDb.
About the same number of.
Yeah, 41,365 Rotten Tomato users gave it the 96% audience score.
I swear to fucking God. About the same number of IMDb. That just sounds weird. Just say a majority gave it a 7.1 out of 10 on IMDb, whatever the fuck. That would have made it so clear. But no! Rating from about the same number of IMDb. That don't sound right. That sounds like I'm going to jail.
But I think that's the thing, alright? That's like saying... hold on, wait a minute. Alright? A lot of people are using IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes. And they're not just rating movies, but they're also rating TV shows and blah, 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 right?
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing, that's not... the whole rating, it changes every time another person votes. Okay? So, in other words, it's all on average. Alright?
Okay, it's all on average. Reviewers, audience scores, people, I don't even...
And that, my friends, is how a program gets weirded out.
Sorry.
Alright. As a young man once said, it's time to turn this show into a mud pie and serve it to someone who doesn't like mud pies. In other words, it's time to shut this thing down. We'll see you all tomorrow. That's the news. I'm out, skis. Whoa, 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 whoa.